Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I didn't test any audio today.
Good
So hopefully
morning.
everything's okay. Joined by Dan McCullough this morning. That was Fun Festival from Stardew Valley. Do you know Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
What is that game?
I'm not sure. You get like a farm from your dead grandpa, I think, or something.
Oh, really?
It's something, I don't know. I think it's like that.
The thumbnail is much more kid-friendly.
Yeah.
Tragic. Well, anyway, we're joined by Dan McCullough, a friend of the show. You've done David Collins, Drive Time David Collins 30-minute hour show. This is my new secret show. Mm-hmm. It gets 6 to 12 viewers.
Nice.
Opposed to David Collins, which is 40 to 100.
Oh. Yeah.
So, which is nice.
Yeah. It's less
We
pressure.
start from the bottom,
Yeah.
which I've done before. But anyway, this is fun. I got some great tracks today. Oh, it's supposed to keep playing. Because I like
It faded out.
I like a little background. I like a little background music at the beginning. As we
Nice.
warm up, we do a little banter. Usually I play some of that Dark Olin, the usual banter music. But this week I pulled from Castle Crashers.
Oh.
You know Castle Crashers?
Mm-hmm.
We played a lot of that growing up.
Yeah.
It's a little party game.
Yeah.
I hate those side scrollers though. I never really. What's
Yeah.
your favorite game, Dan? What did you play? You have a brother.
Yeah.
You played games growing up?
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, we were always into the football games and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't take you for a sports game guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I give my money to EA. every
Interesting.
year. Yeah. It's not. I don't think anyone should do it. Like, I don't know why. I haven't spent money on an EA game in a while because they clearly just copy and paste the previous.
Did you hear
game.
about this? Sims 4 just now finally released a microtransaction store.
What?
Yeah, it's brand new. It's 10 years into the creation of the game. They've released a new microtransaction store, and it's one where creators can submit content, and then other players can buy that content from the store, but EA is taking 70% of the cut from the content. So that was a little controversy in the
sounds-
world of Sims this month.
That sounds exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention about the football games though. For some reason, with I guess I don't know the way of the world today. It's funny that this one slipped by. There was in the old NCAA games. It was cool. You could like make your player and then try to win the Heisman all 4 years,
I see.
and then you could export your player to Madden, so you get drafted as that player that you played for in college. That you played
Oh,
as
wow.
in college. The funniest part of this thing is, one version of those games had. It's like it shows your menu in that part of the game is your dorm room, and it would show you. The better you got, the hotter your girlfriend would get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a cool addition.
It's really funny, dude.
We all thought that was
slipped
the
by.
future. Who knew that was going to be the past so
Right,
quickly?
yeah.
Let's listen to some music this morning. I wanted to start a little upbeat this morning, so we're gonna play Gerudo Valley from Legend of Zelda:
Oh,
Ocarina
very
of
nice.
Time classic, and then Get Your Boots On from Little Big Planet, and then a little title theme from Wind Waker.
Nice.
Good morning, everybody. Happy May 6th.
May the 6th be with you.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have any Mexican food yesterday.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I should have.
Oh yeah, and the edibles too. That should have helped.
Should have.
That was Get Your Boots On from Little Big Planet. Kenny Young, Matt Clark, and Daniel Pepperton. I know I said I was just going to get right into Wind Waker, but I wanted to say, Dan,
Yes.
you know why I like this show? I don't think enough people listen to music.
Yeah.
People wake up, they listen to other people's perspectives right away when they wake up. They just read some other person's perspective.
Yep.
They're just sit in their own thoughts and listen to some music.
Yeah.
It's a good way, on your way to work. Sometimes you want drive time David Collins, but sometimes you just want to listen to a little music.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Especially
Absolutely.
young men. Not enough young men are listening to music these days. It's sad. Music's turning into a women's hobby.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
So
Yeah. Sure is.
this is my small little effort to put positivity in the world,
There you go. I love it.
make an impact. You know, I used to work at a Four Oaks. I'd wrestle with teenagers. My mission statement was to be impactful, to help create a positive environment.
Okay. Yeah.
Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker title screen.
It's just called title screen.
Yeah, it's just the title screen.
Yeah. Okay.
So most of them have songs. Most of
Yeah,
them are
that's
song
true.
games. I don't know why they do this to the title screen.
Why not at least just call it like Wind Waker theme?
Then we're gonna get into some Yoshi story, I think.
Okay.
Let it play. Yoshi's Story. I never could make it past the first level in that game.
I never played it.
No, well, there's this guy with a stop sign. You just walk down a path, and then there's a fork in the road, and you walk down one path, and a guy with a stop sign stops you. So you're like, oh, I got to take the other way, and you go around, and then the guy with the stop sign just walks down to the other path and stops you. And I'm a kid. I don't think you could jump on him. Couldn't figure it out. I'd have to play this game for hours. I'd start over the level. I'd say, I must have missed something. I just walk 30 feet and run into this first obstacle with the stop sign. Never got past it. Yoshi's Story.
Yeah, that's why I played all those Pokemon games, but I would never leave the hometown. I was too afraid to go to the grass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Yeah, those Pokemon scared the shit out of me, dude.
They're big. What a brave little kid just walking through the tall grass there.
10 years old and you're just sent off to do this.
Do you think he ever gets a spider bite or something?
Oh, they have to, right?
That's scarier than a Pikachu.
Yeah, I think so.
Malaria?
Like brown recluse or something.
I bet those Pokemon keep the bug population in check.
They probably do, because I'm trying to think of any time like...
They're not eating each other.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Even the dinosaur Pokemon.
Yeah.
Strange.
Well, do the people eat the Pokemon? I guess, yeah, that's actually part of...
They eat the Taurus. They must.
Yeah.
They're breeding those Taurus.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, yeah, the Slowpoke tail. That's what, like, one of the things in one of the movies or games or whatever was that the evil or Team Rocket's trying to collect these Slowpokes to cut their tails off, and it's like a delicacy or something like that. Yeah, Slowpoke tail.
Dear Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe they do eat the Pokemon. People don't talk a lot about that.
I think it's just evil people.
This is a mini game from Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, which we haven't listened to. I'll probably pull more of this track in the future.
I like this.
Apparently, it's very popular. It's a good game soundtrack.
Very good.
Harvest Moon, Friends of the Moon, Mineral Town. Composer was written by an Ai Yamashita, spelled AI. Likely story.
Yeah. Okay. Japan's always way ahead of us on that stuff, aren't they?
We'll listen to a little of some of Troy's favorite here, Cooking Mama. And we're almost through this whole soundtrack. This is Let's Cook number 5, Cooking Mama. I just want to get right into, we do trivia on this show.
Oh, really?
I got 2 tracks left before we get into our trivia question. I got Ocean from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker And then Breland Jig Lute Duet from Lord of the Rings Online.
Oh,
A couple
very
great
nice.
tracks there. And then I know, you've told me you listen to a lot of this video game music kind of in the background while you do other things.
Mm-hmm.
You like the more ambient music. So I pulled the second half of the show here, a lot of ambient music.
Very nice.
Maybe something you'll look up later in the future.
Oh, absolutely.
But this next track here is Ocean, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And then, I just said this, didn't I? Then Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah, that's okay. It's
Chance
like a
Thomas.
true radio show.
Yeah, you gotta say it 1,000 times.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Trivia.
All right.
Would you imagine you say, I'm going to go do the secret show today? I wonder what that's going to be like. I bet there's not going to be any secret games or trivia. It's not really. It's not like the last show. It's not a big trick, but I do like a little trivia. A little fun fact. And then we'll play a few tracks from Little Big Planet, and then we get our answer.
Okay, cool.
Today's trivia question. Over half of the sales of this food... Now, don't take it personally that we picked a food-based trivia question. It's a grocery store question, really.
Gotcha.
Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. What is it? Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. And for Troy's benefit, there's no way the answer is black people this week, so no way he's even going to try that answer.
God, I would hope not.
Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. What is it? And while you mull that over here, we're going to take a little listen to a couple tracks from Little Big Planet. This is My Advice Part 1, My Advice Part 2, and My Advice Part 3. I had to look for that last one.
You just making sure you didn't skip part
Right.
Go to part 4.
My advice. Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. What is it? Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. Now, I wanted to clarify convenience stores to a lot of people are just gas stations. Over half of this food item are sold at convenience stores. Dan has a complaint.
Well, it's just nice how you put the names of the artists in the songs or composers in the songs here.
Right.
That's my gripe. If I liked any of the music that they played on radio today, I'd be pretty peeved that they don't like start and end the song by saying this is this song by this person. And up next is this song by this person.
Do they not? I listen to a lot of radio. I guess a lot of it's because they don't even know what song's being played next.
Yes.
They have these inserted radio breaks that are pre-recorded.
Yeah. There's that. I feel like NPR is like the only one that'll do that because they know it's obscure music that not everyone listens to.
I see. Well, that's kind of what we're going for here.
Yeah.
An NPR morning feel.
Yeah.
But I don't have any boring interviews, and
That's good.
I don't have any charities either.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fall asleep on my way to work.
Right. Cause an accident.
Yeah, exactly.
50%. Where's my trivia question? Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. Also, Matt Ferry had a guess. He said, who did they cook in Let's Cook 1 through 4 or something like that? I don't think that was a guess. I think that was old. What did he say? Post 4 podcast. Who'd they cook in Let's Cook 1 through 4? I guess that was a different answer.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's its own question.
Over half of the sales of this food item are at convenience stores. What is it? Did you have a final answer, Dan?
I'm going to say chicken strips.
The answer was beef jerky.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Beef jerky. You know, I work at a grocery store. Anytime someone comes through the lane with beef jerky, I say, why didn't you get that at the gas station, you fucking weirdo? Beef jerky.
It's more selection at the grocery store.
Who eats that crap?
Dude, that's a good question.
We're from the Midwest, though. We have friends and family that just bring us stuff they made themselves.
Right, exactly. Deer jerky and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get into a little more ambiance music here. I have some more Stardew Valley. We'll just play a couple of these here. I have Wild Horseradish Jam from Stardew Valley, Eric Barone, and Sepia Tones from Little Big Planets.
Nice.
Kenny Young, Matt Clark, and Daniel Pepperton. They're easy to remember because Little Big Planet's such a silly game, and they have such silly names.
Pepperton?
Maddie Young and Daniel Pepperton.
Daniel Pepperton.
This is Stardew Valley. Wild Horseradish Jam. these new devices don't work as well as the old ones do. You know, and I watched an interesting video about an old employee from Microsoft, the guy who made Task Manager initially. He's putting out some great content talking about why things aren't running as well as they used to. And it really is just laziness on the part of software creators, it seemed like.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
where he
that.
put it. They say, we make this amazing hardware now so people can cut corners, and then there's all this slop in the background that makes things run slower. And he says that also there's a lot more pre-made assets now. You know, back in the day, everybody had to make softwares from scratch. Now people can build things with pre-made assets, but those pre-made assets might have issues that aren't being looked into. I don't know. It's all a little above my head, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm no computer scientist.
But I get the vibes.
Yeah.
I'm a real vibe guy when it comes to computers.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Women don't get that.
No.
They think, oh, that's a women thing, running on vibes. But guys get vibes from electronics, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. I can feel the vibrations, the wavelengths.
What do I got next here? Oh, I found this great. So here's a new game this is an interesting game, and I watched the trailer for it too, and it was just the creator of the game talking over gameplay and explaining like, hey, this is kind of how the game works. Instead of combat, there are these puzzles, but it's not really, it looks like a Skyrim, but with puzzles instead of, but it's a small creator, so it's a smaller world, obviously, but he's really passionate about it. I like a trailer where it's just the creator of the game saying, hey, this is how the gameplay works. This is what it looks like. I didn't feel sold at all. It's a game called East Shade.
Okay.
Never heard of it. Came out last year, I think, but the music came out 7 years ago, so I'm very confused about the game creation. I didn't do enough research on this, but the game's called East Shade, and it has a great soundtrack. That's all I really cared about. East Shade, and the soundtrack was by Phoenix Glendinning. Glendinning, that's right. Yeah, no, he's probably a white guy.
Yeah.
Glendinning would be an Asian guy.
Glenn.
But Cave on the Shore is the name of this track. Then we'll just listen to, I got Star Watcher from Stardew Valley, and then we'll get right into Purple Skies again from East Shade. A little East Shade this morning. And we're probably missing Dan when we come back from this track here, because he's got to go to work. We only got 30 minutes left of the show here. Dan, would you like to say anything as we send you off with a few tracks here?
Well, yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. And
thanks for bringing that stroller.
Of course. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I don't know why I said that.
You look at me like you're panicking over there.
Just wanted to say drive safe, drive hard.
All right. Cave on the Shore. Phoenix Glendinning. That was The Blinded Forest from Ori and the Blind Forest by Gareth Coker. Well, we've lost Dan McCullough there. He had to go to work. I'll have to go to work today, unfortunately. I gotta work an afternoon shift on a Wednesday, which is pretty unfortunate, not very common. I have some tracks left. Why don't we just jump right into this one? I wanted to listen to a little Red Dead Redemption soundtrack this morning. I pulled something for later, but this one is Born Onto Trouble. And the Red Dead Redemption soundtrack is written by a guy named Woody Jackson that I'll pull a couple of facts about here. This is Born Onto Trouble. I didn't even change the on the title screen there. That's my bad. But that was Born Unto Trouble from Red Dead Redemption. That was Woodrow Wilson Jackson, Woody Jackson. He started with Rockstar in 2008, and Red Dead was his first game. He went on to work on Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, Grand Theft Auto 5, and L.A. Noire. He said that the Red Dead soundtrack was loosely inspired from the No Man with No Name trilogy, the Man with No Name trilogy, Clint Eastwood movies. But a little Woody Jackson there. Next I have some more Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. This is Spring. Then we're going to listen to a little Sim City Town from Soya Aka. And then back to Stardew Valley, Mines. All right. Little Minds from Stardew Valley. Now, the next track I have here, I pulled because the person I'm texting right now, texting Troy Rigdon, friend of the show. He's done the show multiple times. The next track I have here is called Leap of Existence. Getting a phone call. Hello.
Hello.
You're live.
Oh, we're live?
You're live.
Yeah, if we're live, dude. I woke up this morning. It's all good.
We were just about to play a song inspired by you.
What? Oh, don't. Is it the Happy Chef banger?
It's called Leap of Existence.
Oh, yeah. I leap into existence every morning.
It's from Arc Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a gamer anymore. I'm a redneck now.
Oh, you're back to hunting.
I'm out here letting chickens out.
That's all right. You'll be a burnout in 3 weeks. You go through the different phases.
Yeah, I'm kind of eclectic. How's the morning going?
It's a beautiful day. Dan was here earlier. It's a fun show. I had a lot of nice springtime theme music. The latter half of the show is more ambient music. Dan likes a lot of background music when he does other things.
Yeah. What things does he like to do with background music?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. A year ago he was playing this card store simulator. I'm not sure what he's doing these days.
Yes, here. Say hi to the chickens. Say hi, chickens.
Hi to the chickens. Good morning.
There we go.
Good morning, Trey. You coming to the Goose tomorrow? We got some comedy tomorrow at the Goose Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We got some special guests or what?
Well, I'll be there. My wife will be there. Dan's gonna bring some friends.
Oh, those are special guests if you ask me.
I'm gonna do a special bit that I don't do that often anymore.
Uh-huh.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe I'll reveal my super awesome prank that I forgot to reveal to you Sunday.
Oh yeah, I had a baby shower Sunday. Troy Rigdon came and flirted with my wife's aunts.
Oh man, dude, the ladies love me.
I can't believe they were bringing.
The hot ones didn't really care for me.
She was bringing her friends back to you though.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, that's what I like to do, make things uncomfortable.
Did you call because I'm live, or did you call because you need something?
Oh, I just wanted to say hey and good morning.
Well, good morning, Troy Rigdon. Getting to a little Arc Raiders this morning. Leap of Existence
Right on.
from
Well,
Patrick
Robert.
Andrian.
weather looks good. I hope everyone has a good day.
It's gonna be a great Wednesday.
Right on. I'll catch you.
You want to say it?
Drive safe, drive hard.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for calling. Arc Raiders, Leap of Existence. Now, Arc Raiders, their soundtrack was composed by that Soderquist guy, Patrick Andrian and Johan Soderquist. They're the same two composers that worked on Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, which are, I guess not a lot of people think about Battlefield when they think of good soundtracks, but they're highly praised soundtrack. Patrick Andrian and Johan Soderquist. I'm just going to play the last two tracks back to back here. It's going to be a 12-minute swing. It's going to be a lot of music all at once here, but I want to get through it all. We're going to play Trigonometry from Red Dead Redemption, which I thought, if you know, you know, I guess it's just a funny bit to me. Trigonometry from Red Dead Redemption, but it's a great 5-minute track from Red Dead. And then we're going to wrap off with the end credits from Ocarina of Time, which is really just an Ocarina of Time medley. So about 12 minutes of music here. We're just going to play straight through. Then we'll get to our little wrap-up there. That was nice. Thanks so much for calling in today, and anybody in the comments, thanks so much for reaching out to the show. Hope everybody's going to have a great Wednesday here. Trigonometry. Woody Jackson. All right. Well, that's it. Happy May 6th, everybody. I say I have some bills to pay, but I paid them yesterday. I guess the 5th is probably more. Anyway. Beginning of the month. It's a new month. Month of May. Last month where I won't have a son, apparently. Dan was here. That was nice. I'll be back next week. One of the shows. Probably this one. I think that's the current plan. I hope everybody has a good week. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Wednesday. And as Dan and Troy said, drive safe, drive hard.